Hello Pisces, and welcome to your March 2020 monthly reading. I'm so excited to be reading for you guys today. So right off the bat, I'm curious to see where you guys are at now, because earlier in the month on my Twitter, I pulled some cards for you guys during the supermoon in Virgo. And you guys were going through a period where you were detaching yourself from a very toxic person. Okay, and that was either like you guys already did that or you were in the middle of doing that. So I'm curious to see where you guys are at now. We're going to pull some love oracles first. Obviously this entire reading is going to be love, but woo! Alright, that fell on the floor. Oh my god, that one fell on the floor too, Pisces. Alright, so those are your love messages. Let me grab the ones on the floor though. Okay, so let's see what we have going on here. Alright, Pisces, the first thing I have here is friendship. And it says, nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will improve dramatically. Alright, so I feel for some of you, if you're in a relationship, it's rekindling that friendship. Did y'all see that move? Okay, whatever. But it's rekindling that friendship, okay? Also, I'm sorry if the light is really bright. I'll try turning it down and hopefully that'll improve the quality of the videos a bit, because I can sometimes really burn out the quality of the videos due to the lighting being so bright. But anyways, I feel as though if you nurture the bonds of your current relationship, then that will improve it. I also feel this could mean that it's a time for friendship right now for y'all. Okay? Next card we have is, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. I feel like a lot of you guys are struggling with heart chakra right now, and I feel like a lot of you guys are not feeding your heart what it wants, okay? And that also means feeding your moon sign, and if your moon sign is struggling, then usually you'll feel it in the sacral chakra, and you might get stomach aches. So heart and sacral chakra is what I'm picking up on. Next card is freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So I feel like a lot of you guys, like I said, were chained to this devil energy. And like you guys had to work on freeing yourselves from that devil energy. I'm sorry to keep messing with the lighting, but I think I want it to be a bit brighter. But I think it's time to step away from that, Pisces. It's been time. It's long overdue. It's long overdue. Then we have sexual union. So it says, honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. There you will find true bliss. So I feel as though for a lot of you guys, the relationship you're in right now is purely just like a sexual attraction. Another thing I'm getting for you guys is a sexual union could be coming soon, but it's not romantic. Okay? Then I have reflection. It says, give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that it will all work out for the best. Alright, so what I'm getting, Pisces, is a lot of you are still dealing with that devil energy, still unchaining yourself from that really toxic person, okay? Or still getting over it. Alright, let's see what Love Island messages we have for you. I'm gonna let as many Love Island messages fall as it wants. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, that's it. Those are your Love Island messages. Oh, Pisces, this is a very heavy energy, I gotta say. There was a reason why I was like, I am afraid to do the water signs, and the water signs have heavy energies to their readings, okay? First one is healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, and being happier. Pisces, I feel like you guys have been kind of failing at making healthy choices for yourselves, okay? Then we have mirror. So it says mirroring each other's self-image, relationships that reflect our wounds and introspection. So I feel as though the universe has kind of thrown like multiple sort of like twin flames or like soulmate connections or like karmic connections even like your way. And those connections mirror you, okay? And they're meant to trigger something in you so that way you can transform and change. Next, we have the chaser. So it says chaser and codependent relationships, fear of abandonment issues. Pisces, I feel this is you. I feel like you guys are kind of like the chasers. You guys are kind of the one with codependent relationship issues that need to be faced. You know, whether you choose to face them now or later, they will surface. They will surface. It's the inevitable. And then I have separation. So it says sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. I feel like you guys are a little sad about whoever it is that you lost, okay? Or maybe the separation is coming and the sadness is gonna, is in the future. But if you guys lost that devil energy, I think you guys are kind of sad about it, because I can tell it was a very loving relationship as well. It just wasn't the right one, and it was toxic, but it also had its good times too. So I feel like that's why there's this I miss you energy here. And we have addiction next. So it says codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. Pisces, I feel like you guys are very susceptible to getting in relationships and then being kind of like controlled or having like this addiction issue with it because of this codependent energy. I feel it's on both sides. You and your partner are quite codependent. Next card we have is the Golden Mirror. So self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love, and gambling. I feel like that's talking about this devil energy, this person who is just that, self-absorbed and narcissistic, and really does not know how to love properly because of that. All right, this is very interesting. This is not going to resonate with all of you, especially the Pisces who are single. But for the Pisces who are in relationships right now, or out, or had just exited a relationship, or maybe even like a thing or whatever, like it was not easy to do that. They're dealing with really dark energies right now. You guys are. Then I have Dragonfly. So it says be lighthearted, finding things out, coming to light, adapt, heal, and change. So that's what I feel like you guys are about to do now. Time to come to light. It's time to let the truth come out. It's time to adapt and heal and change when the truth does come out. Self-indulgence. So focus on yourself, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. And you guys have to focus on yourselves. There's too much emphasis on love because of this codependency, Pisces. And it's enough. It's enough. The universe has had enough. And then I have both. Receiving what you need, progress, arriving, moving on, closure, and issues. So I feel like you guys will get closure on this soon. Very, very soon. All right, the next and the last card we have is, wow, karmic relationship. Fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. It's time to let go of all the karmic relationships you had in 2019. And I think, Pisces, you guys had a lot of karmic relationships in 2019, or maybe like one particular one, or two, or three. But it's time to drop it. It's time to drop it. It's done. It's done. Especially tomorrow. Tomorrow marks the astrological new year. It's the last time change. So all of the past of 2019 needs to go. It needs to stop. It's done nothing but hold you back. All right, let's go ahead and see what's going on tarot wise. Pisces, this is some heavy energy, and you guys have been dealing with heavy energy for a minute, okay? For those of you who are single right now, I feel like this is this resembles your last relationship a lot, or this is going to be speaking about your last relationship a lot, and I feel like there are still wounds that need to be healed. There are. Let's go ahead and see what's going on with this karmic relationship you have. So this tarot deck is going to represent the other person. The other tarot deck I'm going to pull from will be you. We're going to read about the other person first. Let's see what's going on with them and their energy. This devil energy, this karmic relationship. What's going on? All right. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Hang on. We have the Leo card here. The Leo card has been popping up in y'all's readings pretty often lately. And that would make sense. I mean, not to associate Leo with narcissism, but it's definitely a sign, I feel, that can resemble a lot of the self, a lot of worrying about the self. I just want to pull one more card here, whatever, or however many wants to fall, at least one. All right, so I'm going to go 2, All right, so we have one King of Swords goes here. Okay, so let's go ahead and walk through the cards. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Oh, Pisces, 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 Pisces. All right, let's talk about this. So, we have the Knight of Swords with the Hierophant. I hope you guys can see this. I'm going to brighten up this deck a bit more. Can you guys see that? Is that super dark? Whatever. I think you guys can see it. Anyways, we have the Knight of Swords here with the Hierophant. So this to me means like that energy, that twin, like, you know, karmic relationship, that other person really is not going to fight for you. Knight of Swords, when it's upright, it means like the ambition, the drive, the passion is there. When it's in reverse, it's just their cowardice. They're not going to do it. They're not going to fight. They're afraid to, or they just don't want to. With the Hierophant card here, I'm getting more of the feeling that they just don't want to be quite honest, Pisces. And then I have the Five of Rods in reverse with the Nine of Rods in reverse. It's kind of like there's been a lot of fights with that karmic relationship, and I think the fighting here is done now, mainly because this person doesn't want to fight for it anymore. And there's also like a test of fate here, kind of like they want to test their fate by not fighting for this anymore and kind of seeing where that goes. Okay, and then I have the Strength card and the Hermit card, which means I don't know if this is a Leo you guys are dealing with, but I think they're ready for Hermit mode. They're ready for Hermit mode. They're ready to be alone and do the introspection work that they need. I'm getting with the Knight of Pentacles here and the Knight of Pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles. This person is kind of like slowly and surely moving towards their independence. All right, this is a crazy energy, but it's true. They're starting to slowly and surely move towards their independence. With the Seven of Cups here and the King of Swords, the Seven of Cups means like they are trying to figure out what's the next step, what's the next path. They see a lot of options for themselves, first of all, and they're not sure what it is, but they're starting to get the mental clarity on what to do next. Now, the overall card we have is Page of Wands, so they're just plotting. They're plotting their next move. They're imagining their next chapter. And with these two major arcanas here with the Hierophant as well, they're moving towards introspection. They're moving towards having the strength to walk away from this. I feel as though this devil energy was both ways, Pisces. I feel like you guys both were very toxic to each other. Okay, so there's a lot of healing having to be done on both sides. So that is how your partner is doing at the moment. Let's go ahead and see how you guys are doing at the moment. Okay. All right, so this is you guys. Love Tarot deck. Okay. Let's see what's going on with Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's going on? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Oops, sorry about that. Whoa. Whoa, Pisces. Oh, Lord. Oh, woo. All right, these are your cards. Let's see what we have going on here. So for these cards, I read only the upright. We have Romance with Introspection. Wow. Then we have Crossroads. Ooh. With Habits. Then we have the Messenger with Victory. Frustration with Opportunities. Ooh. Work with the Mover. Last one here. I'm just going to move these guys over to the corner. Passion with Obsession. Alright, Pisces, so this is you guys. So, one thing I'm getting here with the romance and the introspection card is it's time to do introspection on your own romance and how you approach it. Okay? It's time to understand yourself romantically. Why are you codependent? Why do you crave love? Why do you have a hard time being single? Or why do you have a hard time with intimacy? It's time to finally figure those things out, Pisces. Crossroads with habits means I think your habits are changing, and it's not really in your control. You guys are just going through life and growing, and I think you're at a crossroads right now where it's like I could make this decision and live my life a completely different way, or I can make another decision and live my life a completely different way. But either way, it's like it's the end of the road here for you, and it's time to start a new one, because the habits that you guys have had in terms of romance, it's not working the same anymore. It's just not. So it's time to change. Now we have the Messenger with Victory here. I feel like the Messenger is me. And I feel like with this Victory card, the message is that whatever is going on, and I know all this hard stuff went down or is going down, but whatever's going on, Pisces, you're going to come out of it victorious. You're going to be okay. You are going to find a love that is healthy for you and makes you super happy, whether you're in it right now or not, okay? Then I have frustration and opportunity. Pisces, I feel like you guys have been waiting for an opportunity, but the opportunity is already here. With that crossroads energy, it's already here. And we also have the energy of freedom. So there's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So you guys are waiting for this opportunity, I think, to either move on or get into a relationship or get out of a relationship. But the opportunity really is here. It's kind of like you guys need to take the wheel and do it and make it happen and bring, your thoughts and emotions into fruition yourself. I have work in the mover, and I feel like that just confirms what I was saying. Putting in that work towards whatever it is that you want. If you want to fix your relationship with this, devil energy or whatever, then do that. If you guys want to, hit up your ex, then do that. If you guys want to move on, then do that. Whatever it is that you guys are afraid to do, though, do it. There is something here that you guys are afraid to do. Then we have passion and obsession, and I think the key thing here is to not confuse the two. Do not confuse the two. Do not confuse obsession with passion, and do not confuse passion with obsession, and that they are two different things. And I feel like you guys get caught the hell up in obsession easily, and that was said here. This is confirmed. Where is it? In the codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, you have to practice restraint. You guys get caught up in that. Okay, so that is the thing. I think that's the thing that needs to change. That's the thing that needs to change, Pisces. Oh Lord. Okay, so that is it for you guys. Let's go ahead and pull some confirmation cards. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to gather all these cards. Alright, Pisces, here are your confirmation cards. Oh my God, codependency's back out again. Oh my. Alright, I'm gonna go shuffle through it one last time just to see if anything else wants to come out. And if not, then that's it. That wants to come out. That's it. Alright, let's go ahead and read your confirmation cards. Oops. Okay. So, first thing we have here, Pisces, is flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So I feel like you guys are naturally very flirty signs. So if you're single, do that. If you're in a relationship, I think this is calling you out that you've been kind of a flirt. You deserve love. You are lovable. Pisces, you deserve love, real love, not the devil love you've been dealing with, not the obsession love you've been dealing with, not the codependency love you've been dealing with, not the narcissistic love you've been dealing with. Pisces, you deserve genuine, real love, okay? Stay optimistic about your love life. It says positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I think you guys have been not having the most optimistic outlook on love, because love, in all reality, has been dark as hell for you guys. It has been for a while now, since the end of January, or even before January. It has been hard as hell. And then we have the codependency card. Y'all have been called out on codependency 3 times now. And it says addictions are affecting your romantic life. That codependency is always going to keep, it's going to keep you in that cycle if you don't change it. It's going to keep you in that cycle. Last card right here is heart-to-heart conversations, honest discussions with your feelings about each other. So I feel like this is heart-to-heart conversations with the devil energy in order to get closure. I think it's time for you guys to speak up and say how you feel. And I feel as though this is with any type of like karmic connection, because I know some of you guys had multiple karmic connections. I feel it's time to address any of those and have a heart-to-heart conversation with that person, especially if it was like a sudden ending, or it ended on bad blood, or you guys like broke up and it was really nasty, or something along those lines. Or if you're in a relationship or you're still dealing with these karmic connections, maybe it's time to tell them how you feel and where you're at with life right now. But it's time to work towards freedom. It's time to work towards freedom. No more codependency, Pisces. No more codependency. Build your friendships. All right? Reflect on your past. Those are all really important right now. Okay? No, and I feel like you guys need to cool it on the sexual unions. I feel like you guys have been using sexual unions as a form of intimacy, and it's not sufficing anymore. It's not. And that is why we have this card. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. You guys are not feeding your heart. Y'all are not feeding your heart right now. Pisces. All right. Well, that was it for your March 2020 love reading. I know it was a lot, and I know I clocked y'all and came for your necks. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. But yeah, Pisces, best of luck to you. Comment down below what you guys think, and if this resonated, subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more general zodiac readings. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in my next video.